It's the moment the basketball world has been waiting for. Marina Mabrey has finally broken her silence after coming under fire for a controversial play that many are calling a cheap shot on WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark. The clip has gone viral. The league is under pressure, and now fans, players, and analysts alike are demanding accountability. But was it really intentional? Is a suspension truly warranted? And what did Mabry finally say that's got everyone buzzing? Stick around as we break down everything. From the play that started the firestorm, to Caitlin Clark's reaction, to Mabry's explosive response, and what it all means for the future of the WNBA. The scene was electric. The Chicago Sky were facing off against the Indiana Fever in a heated matchup that had fans on the edge of their seats. As always, Caitlin Clark drew a crowd, both in the arena and on national television. But what nobody expected was how physical this game would become, and just how far some players would go to slow down the rising star. Midway through the second quarter, Caitlin Clark was fighting through traffic on an off-ball screen when Marina Mabrey came barreling in with a shoulder, delivering what fans online are calling a deliberate, dirty hit. Clark went tumbling to the floor. The crowd gasped. Clark stayed down for a few seconds. Replays showed Mabry lowering her shoulder, seemingly targeting Clark away from the ball. No foul was called. No whistle. The game continued. But on social media, all hell broke loose. The internet erupted in outrage. X, formerly known as Twitter, lit up with fans and analysts condemning the play. Marina Mabrey should be suspended. One tweet read, "That was a clear, cheap shot on Caitlin Clark." Clips of the incident were replayed from every angle. Analysts slowed it down frame by frame, pointing out that Mabry had eyes only for Clark, not the ball. Even former WNBA stars chimed in. Rebecca Lobo called a hit reckless. Jay Bilas tweeted, "This is a league problem now. If you don't protect your stars, you lose the future." As outrage built, the WNBA announced it was officially reviewing the play. In a brief statement, a league spokesperson said, "We are aware of the incident involving Marina Mabrey and Caitlin Clark during the Fever vs. Sky game and are conducting a full review of the play in question." Fans speculated a suspension was incoming. Many believed it was the only way to send a message that targeting Clark or any player would not be tolerated. Reporters close to the league hinted that a one-game suspension was on the table, while others said it could be handled with fine. But just as speculation reached a fever pitch, Marina Mabrey, silent until now, stepped forward, and she had a lot to say. In an exclusive post-game interview and a follow-up Instagram story, Marina Mabrey finally addressed the incident that had the entire sports world watching. Here's what she said. "I play with intensity. I play hard. But I'm not out here trying to hurt anybody. I respect Caitlin Clark as a player and what she's doing for the game. But that play was basketball. I wasn't going for her. I was fighting through the screen. That's what happens in physical games." She continued, "This league is tough. It's not AU. It's not college. Everyone's here to compete. And if people are acting like I'm a villain for playing hard, maybe they haven't watched me play before." The message was clear. Mabry wasn't apologizing. She was defending her style of play and rejecting the dirty player label being thrown at her. In a follow-up post on social media, she wrote simply, "Toughness isn't a foul." It was bold, it was defiant, and it only added fuel to an already raging firestorm. As the story exploded, everyone wanted to know, what does Caitlin Clark think? Clark, ever composed and professional, refused to take the bait. When asked directly about the hit, she downplayed it. "It's a physical game. That's part of it. I'm not here to complain. I'm here to win." But sources close to the Fever say Clark was not happy behind the scenes. According to insider reports, she voiced frustration with the lack of calls and the growing trend of players trying to intimidate her. One source said, "Caitlin's tough, but you can tell it's starting to wear on her. The constant hits, the off-ball bumps, the hard fouls. She just wants a fair shot to play the game." It's a sentiment shared by many across the WNBA. There's growing concern that Clark is being targeted, and not just because she's a rookie. WNBA's problem was star protection. This isn't the first time fans have complained about the league's failure to protect its stars. especially Caitlin Clark. From elbows to the face, to late hits, to now this Mabry shoulder, there's a pattern developing. And if the WNBA doesn't act soon, it could spiral out of control. Compare this to the NBA or NFL, where star protection is prioritized. Steph Curry gets the whistle. Patrick Mahomes gets the late hit calls. But Clark? Not so much. Many are asking, why is the WNBA hesitant to protect its biggest new draw? Is it jealousy from other players? Is it politics in the locker room? Or is it a league office still trying to figure out how to manage its newfound spotlight? Whatever the case, the silence is becoming deafening. Player reactions around the league. Marina Mabrey isn't the only one speaking up. Several WNBA players took to social media to defend physical play, and indirectly, Mabry's actions. Nneka Ogwumike tweeted, "This is professional basketball. Welcome to the league." But others were more critical. Breanna Stewart posted, "There's a difference between playing hard and playing dirty. We need to know the line." And Skylar Diggins-Smith said, "No room for intentional harm. Period." Even among players, the league feels divided. There's a cultural clash unfolding between the old guard and the new faces, between those who believe in toughness and those who believe in evolution. And right now, Caitlin Clark is caught right in the middle. Beyond Marina Mabrey and Caitlin Clark, this moment is a crossroads for the WNBA, with millions of new eyes watching. Thanks to Clark's rise, the league is under unprecedented scrutiny. Every hard foul is being dissected. Every scuffle is going viral. The WNBA can no longer afford to let it slide. This is a league that's growing fast. But with growth comes responsibility. Responsibility to protect its players. Responsibility to ensure fair play. Responsibility to avoid becoming known as a place where the stars get punished, not celebrated. If the league fails here, it's not just Caitlin Clark who suffers. It's everyone. Marina Mabrey has broken her silence. She's unapologetic, she's defensive, and she's doubling down on her identity as a tough, aggressive competitor. But whether her message resonates or backfires will depend on what happens next. Will the WNBA step in with discipline? Will Caitlin Clark continue to endure unchecked physicality? Or will this be the moment that forces real change, not just for one player, but for the entire league? One thing for sure, all eyes will be watching when these two teams meet again. And this time, everyone will be holding their breath. Do you think Marina Mabrey deserves to be suspended? Was that hit on Caitlin Clark intentional, or just hard-nosed basketball? Drop your thoughts in the comment below, and we'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more of the WNBA.